Alright, well this is a starter removal on a 750i BMW 2006. Pretty sure it works for different years. I am a certified technician, not like one of these YouTube mechanics, but everybody else that I saw on YouTube takes out the suspension, lower control arm, all that shit. Don't need to. All of, and also they said that they had to take out the exhaust manifold with the cat. I'm showing this video to prove to you that I didn't have to do any of that. I got it out through that hole right there. Before I did that, I took out that bolt, took out the one in the middle, and took out the one over here on the last one. Support the cradle with the jack. On the other side, did the same thing. Support the motor up here. Took out the motor mount bolts just so I can move the motor up and down the cradle so it doesn't have that much weight on it. I only left that bolt in so it's easier to align when I put everything back up. That one's loosened. I took out the middle one up there and the one that's right there. And I also disconnected the steering shaft. I didn't want it tugging on it or anything. You could tell that everything's still buttoned up here. Not gonna waste my time when actually the suspension is gonna help you hold the cradle. You know, just in case it falls or anything, the struts and everything else that's connected to it will actually kind of hold it. I'm not saying it's a smart idea, but just in case, you know. But the way I took out the starter was, yeah, the heat shield. The heat shield took out like 15 minutes after I lowered the subframe, because it has 3 10mm bolts. You won't be able to take out the starter without taking off the heat shield first. So the bolts are going to be behind the starter, which you can fit your hand in a 10mm wrench in, and also you have a 10mm bolt right there. That one I used a wobble and a socket. Once I did that, I bent it, slid it straight up, and then slid it out. After you do that, you're going to go ahead and take out the starter bolts, slide it back. You're going to fumble this up into a position where you can see it. This clip is pretty easy. This one, all I did was I backed it out first like this to come out the hole. And once I had it there, I took out the power wire. And then I took out this sensor also, because it was getting stuck on it. And what I did was take my pry bar, put it up here on the cat, and pry. Once I did that, it was stuck right here. Once I pried it, it literally fell out, you know. So there is a way to do it without removing the manifold and the cat and all the suspension parts and all that other shit. So save yourself some time. Just make sure you're going slow with it and be safe. Have it supported. Put your jack underneath and pretty much save yourself a couple hours by not taking out the cat and having all the extra work to fucking do. So be safe. Hope this video helps.